Toyota Tundra for you. This thing here, it's actually the first time I've put eyes on one here in Australia. It's going to be the first time that I actually jumped behind the steering wheel of one, so I'm keen to give you some feedback while I'm driving it. But the Tundra, have they got a place? Are they just like all the other 1500s and shouldn't be on the road if you're towing a big trailer? Let's have a walk around this one here. Our friends at All Sorts Mechanical down the road have hooked us up, and I'm keen to hear your feedback on the new Tundra here in Australia. A lot of people ask, can they get their vehicles serviced while they come into big dog builds? All Sorts Mechanical down at Morayfield are going to sort ya. This is Ross's private Tundra, and some of the feedback I've gotten so far from him is interesting. We'll get into that one a little bit later, but for now, the Tundra, the front end, it's definitely got a bit of presence about it, that's for sure. The wider stance, I sort of thought they were going to look a little bit smaller, but with what Ross has done here on this one already, it's definitely given a lot more road presence. It looks the part. Jump up to a 35-inch tyre with some offsets, definitely going to make anything look great. The J-Max suspension kit, I'm keen to drive this one and see how that one feels while I'm behind the wheel. But for me, the front end, first thoughts, it definitely looks the part, that's for sure.
You've called Roscoe.
Called Roscoe from All Sorts. He didn't want to pick up. He knows I've got his car. He's probably nervous. So I'll throw that one back in the pocket. But we'll start here. Ross definitely pumps out a lot of methods. This one here is definitely new to me. I don't think I've seen it. The colour of this definitely looks the part. The method black in there as well just looks amazing. And these are wrapped with a 35, 12.5, 18. Wait for Roscoe to call me back to tell you which model method this one here is. What I do know is that it's an 18x9 zero offset wheel. So that's filled out these bushwhacker flares really, really nicely. It's definitely come out from the vehicle that little bit with the J-Max suspension kit in there. Poking my head in. Not much trimming required at all. There's not a lot of rubbing from this tyre and wheel fitment with this suspension kit. So for me, definitely looks the part. The zero offset with the flares, 35, 12.5, 18, it's on the money. This one here definitely looks amazing with the color-coded flares. And what's one thing that's different with the Tundra here compared to the Chevy 1500 and the Ford F-150 is this one is a true hybrid. When you first jump in and you don't hear anything, it's a little bit weird, but being a true hybrid here in Australia, I'm keen to see some feedback and how these things go over time. I know there's shops just like Just Autos out there that are definitely tickling them up and getting a lot more out of the engines. When it comes to new products for the Tundra, we've got loads of options coming, whether that be bar work, roof racks, power, maybe some extra goodies in the tub as well. I don't know about the bar work on them. They're definitely a little bit tinny. The Chevy's definitely got a more solid front end rear bar, that's for sure. But what I do love is the tail light and the whole rear end setup. Whether you want chrome delete on the tailgate there, color coding this here, doing whatever you want. I'm keen to see some pretty cool color coded Tundras kicking around on the streets. Tail light, I reckon the Pro Spec tint on them is definitely going to black it out, look amazing. But different tonneau cover options on the rear end. One thing that Roscoe has mentioned is it is quite thirsty while you're towing. So got to study up. I don't have the perfect fuel tank solution just yet. That one will be coming shortly. As you know, we've got the ZR2 at home that G drives as a daily. The Ford F-150s, they're growing on me. They've definitely got a spot in the market, but if the Tundra is going to be as popular as everyone thinks, time will only tell. I don't have a trailer to throw on the back of this one, but I'm keen to get in the Tundra and do my first drive. Roscoe, you sure you want me driving this one? Is it on yet? Initial thoughts is very comfortable seats, that's for sure, and I really like the design. It's got like a bit of a style in them. Bit of styling in the seats. It definitely looks the part. The screen, seating position. I'm just looking back at the tyre poke. So 18x9 zero offset, method 707. So Roscoe did call me back, and I was right. 707 from method. I haven't done it in the 6 lug pattern before, but the one thing that did throw me a little bit was the color of these wheels. So Ross at All Sorts has gone and custom color coded these wheels, some sort of silver color. They've even dipped in the method gloss black back into the wheel and hit it with a clear coat. So professional finish. All right, that's sitting on 80 kilometers an hour on Bribey Road, and yeah, definitely feels the part. It's really, really, really nice. I didn't think I was going to like the Tundra as much as this. But initial feedback, interior, I can't fault it, 10 from 10. The screen, here we go. I knew I was going to find something. The screen itself, I feel like the Chevy ZR2 tilts it a tiny bit towards the driver, so it is that little bit better, but I haven't gone through and played with all the settings on the screen itself. Every time you pull up to a set of lights, the cameras are flicking on automatically. It's a really, really good build quality, that's for sure. Alright, we just hit 100 km/h section. First time to put the foot down a little bit. And yeah, the V6 definitely knows how to get up and boogie, that's for sure. It's definitely responsive, really, really nice to drive. Can't hear one bit of road noise out of the nittos through the cabin, so cabin's obviously decent as well. Because I think one of the loudest cabins out of the American trucks is definitely the Ford Super Duty. I had a set of tyres that I didn't supply and fit to a vehicle once, and I couldn't believe it. I thought the cabin noise was just next level, and almost it was bad, but those tyres were horrendous as well. So definitely choosing the right tyre means a better driving experience inside the cab. But yeah, initial feedbacks from this one here, nice and quiet with the Tundra, with the nittos, and I'll pull up off the road here, make sure there's nothing coming. And this is my first one, 0 to 80. Yeah, definitely pulls. It almost sounds like it's supercharged with the hybrid engine in it, but I like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, the only thing I can really fault is the initial outlay, the cost of these vehicles for a 1500 spec vehicle. So you're not going to be able to get it in the NB2 category to be able to tow the 4.5 ton like the HD trucks. And I think a lot of our customers are getting bigger and bigger caravans. And if you want to tow those bigger vans, the Tundra's not necessarily going to be it for you. If you want the good drivability, good fuel consumption, larger fuel tanks with the bigger diesels is definitely the way to go. The one little bit of feedback that I've heard about these Tundras is they are quite thirsty, just like the Chevy 1500, just like the F-150 while towing different loads. So if you want the heavy tow, stick to the HD trucks. As a comfortable daily, this thing here is definitely beautiful to drive. All right, we've done the drive. Do I like the Tundra more than the F-150 or the Chevy? I think they got to grow me a little bit. But if you like this Tundra here, guys, check out this build video here. And if you want to see all these American trucks boogie up the beach, this season here is one to watch as well.